Let's go bunny cause I'm so fly. 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 So fly, 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 so fly. Let's go bunny cause I'm so fly. So fly, 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 Let's go bunny cause I'm so fly.
Hello and welcome back for some more Valorant action from the Cincinnati Lions. Tonight we do have the Cincinnati Lions Black facing off against the Cupertino Irvine Grizzly in this Week 2 Platinum Division match. Right now the Cincinnati Lions Black are being represented by Tac, Red, Velas, Expert Chimpanzee, and Goose. And the Cupertino Irvine are being represented by Trash Tier, T1 Uwu, Trix, Screen Time Kid, and K-Boy the Boy. Hoping for a good match tonight. Right now, we do have the Cincinnati Lions Black on defense. And it does appear that we have an initial push going towards the A site from the Cupertino Irvine Grizzly. As always, thank you for joining us tonight, and let me know if there's any audio issues or concerns. Though, we have been doing all right on that. Right now, we do have one player going down for Cupertino. And it does look like they are rotating south across the map, potentially approaching the B site as their objective. Cincinnati Lions Black coming off of a loss last week in a 15-13 final score. Trashier does take down Goose, and Uwu takes down Velas, leaving only 3 players remaining for the Cincinnati Lions. Now, it does look like the Cupertino Irvine are going to be heading back towards the A site after having the head count advantage. Talk in a little bit of a firefight there. It does get taken down by a swarm of Grizzlies.
Spike planted.
Taking the heaven spot is Expert Chimpanzee, who almost had a jump on someone. 2 players do go down to Expert Chimpanzee, but there's only 1 player remaining, and that is Red. And does get flanked by Trash Tier, giving the first round victory to the Cupertino Irvine Grizzly.
Which gun to pick this time?
This team seemingly liking to go on the offense in kind of a slower fashion.
This goes here.
Means that they're... We'll see if that continues to be a trend, but what I like about going slow, but what's also kind of a risk, is you do have the opportunity to get those early picks if the defending team kind of works their way out of the defensive area. But then you only have a limited amount of time to actually commit to the site that you do end up wanting to shoot for. So we do see Tac getting in contact here, just barely missing the Grizzly player. Velas covering the rear of Tac's retreat. Does seem that the rest of the Grizzly are going to be heading onto the A site again. Some lucky shots into the smoke does hit Tac a little bit. Velas here on the other side of the door. Currently the spike is down. The Grizzly are, or the Lions rather, are going to have to make something happen. Trashier taking down 2, Screen Time Kid taking down a 3rd. Tac going down, not looking good for the Cincinnati Lions. Goose, last one remaining, is getting shot through the box against 3 attacking players, and the attackers are going to take that Grizzly over the Lions 2-0. All right, we do see a little bit, potentially a mix-up here, heading towards the B site. We'll see where they end up wanting to take that spike. It does look like the Grizzly are stacking up for a little bit of a different attack this time. Red with the initial flash. The spike's actually on the ground right now. The attacking Grizzly team being very patient and methodical in their advance. Might see an initial contact coming up here between Goose and T1 Uwu. Oh, trashed here with the long range shot. Does end up taking Goose down. Now the spike has been picked up by the Cupertino Grizzly, and they are securing the mid section of the map. Wow, through the wall shots, taking down Velas. And right now the Cupertino Grizzly seeming unstoppable in their slow, methodical pushes towards the A site. We do have Tack hanging out. Expert Chimpanzee getting taken out up top. Tack in the fight for his life against 3 Grizzly does go down. There's only 1 Cincinnati Lions player remaining. Trix is getting the plant off on the A site with only 13 seconds remaining. Red is going to have to eliminate all these players and get the disarm in a very short amount of time. Gets the flash off, but goes down to Screen Time Kid, and that is going to be 3-0 score for the Grizzly.
Never had a doubt. This team is going.
Okay, so we do see the spike here kind of, you know, set in a very similar spot where they had it last game. And they're doing the similar strategy. They're putting the spike down. You can see Trash Cheer there, the number 6 on the mini-map with that long range. We saw some long-range kills coming from him last game. Is this going to be a B-side push? I think Red got a glimpse of a player. He's going to confirm that information with the dog here. Did see the entirety of the team. There we go. Goose getting trashed here from across the map. But we do see a rotate. Tack is here covering the middle, though, and is going to see these players hopefully getting one of them. But no, Trix takes him down.
I've got your trail.
And now we're going to see another attack on the A site from the Cupertino Grizzly. A couple trades going off between Red and Trix. Currently still a 3v3 situation. Spike is down. And the door is shut. Lions do break down the door. They see the spike, wondering where the defenders are at this point in time. Velas shaking off the blind. Goose, the last player remaining for the Lions against 2 Grizzly, is going to run away, let the spike explode in order to keep the equipment that he has. All right, attackers win. Cupertino Grizzly 4-0 over the Cincinnati Lions Black. All right, we're seeing a very similar setup again. You know, I can't really blame the Cupertino Grizzly. You know, don't fix it if it's not broke. Except I think that they're going to continue to go through this mid section, and really it's going to come down to who can win this shoot-off, Goose or Trash Tier, in order to gain control of that. Goose did get vision of Trash Tier up there on the ledge, but does get blinded. Shots going down. Ooh. Unfortunately, Trash Tier and Tricks taking down a couple of our Lions.
Spike planted.
Spike is down on the A site. Ooh. Trash Tier taking out Tack and Expert Chimpanzee, leaving Goose as the last remaining Lion. And K-Boy the Boy taking Goose down for a 5-0 lead for the Cupertino Grizzly.
Here. Need healing.
You want to play? Let's play.
K-Boy the Boy staring down the midfield. Hear the shots going off. Goose gaining vision of Trash Tier. He's going to try to get this long range shot and does. K-Boy the Boy taking talk down. Ooh, very close shots there by both players. And we do see another attack potentially setting up to be thrown here at the A site. Red on site, waiting for someone to peek out. He's going to send that flash right into that corridor. Oh, unfortunately T1 Uwu is there. Oh, Velos with 3 kills. And the defenders win. Cincinnati Lions getting on the scoreboard 1-5. Great play by Velos, shutting them down in that fatal funnel into the A site from the south.
Yes, this should do. That goes there.
All right, here we go. Off to another round. We do see obscuration. Whoa! Nice shot by Goose in reacting to that satchel movement. He is being chased down, though. Oh, it's still surviving, running as fast as he can. It gets taken out by Trash Tier. Screen Time Kid taking down Red. Trades happening left and right, but there's only one one Grizzly surviving. K-Boy the Boy having to come here and face 3 Lions that are sitting on top of the downed Spike. Right now it's a pretty good situation. We do see the Lions kind of hunting around the map. We see Velos sitting here getting observation of the middle. Does see the enemy player.
Taken out.
And is basically guarding the Spike in any attempt that the Lions make to try to retrieve it. We do see a move coming in here. K-Boy the Boy does take down Expert Chimpanzee. There goes the obscuration. Oh, and Velos through the smoke takes down K-Boy the Boy. Wonderful play. 2-5 in favor of the Cupertino Grizzly. We do see the Lions kind of picking up their momentum, trying to close this gap that is on the scoreboard at the moment.
Oh, this is a nice yes. This should do.
Goose sitting ready. but the entirety of the Grizzly team moving through here. Oh, if only Goose knew. Oh, and moves right through. Sets up some obscuration as he tries to reposition for a better spot. Ooh, shooting through the smoke, just barely missing an enemy player. Tack taking one down on site. The shots are going and Trash Cheer goes down. Trades are happening all over the place. It is a 3-2, 3-1 advantage for the Lions. Spike is dropped. And again, it is K-Boy the Boy who goes down as the last player for the Grizzly, and that's going to be another win for the Cincinnati Lions Black. 3-5. We got ourselves a game here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So we look here, it was not looking good at first with 5-0, but then 3 back-to-back victories for the Cincinnati Lions is putting them within grasp here. As you see, the economies for both teams doing rather well. Everyone's going to have the loadouts that they are looking for. Now, the Hawk does get sent towards the middle of the field, but there's no one there. Trash Cheer taking out Expert Chimpanzee. But they are pushing for that A side again. Ooh, grenades hitting Tack for a little bit of HP, but he's kind of holding his ground, not giving away his position. Now we're seeing the Grizzly rotate hard and fast towards the B site. Red here might be the first one to make something happen or learn that the change is happening. All right. It's been a while since any activity. The Lions are undoubtedly suspicious about what's going on here, but the Grizzly playing this slow play mentality. Now Goose is seeing utility go off and just barely misses that shot. Now they are going to start flooding into the B site. And they're set up to get this plan off, and there's only a little bit of time for them to do so, but plenty to get it down.
Spike planted.
K-Boy the Boy taking Velos down, and then Goose right afterwards. Not looking good for the Cincinnati Lions in this particular match. Ooh, Trash Cheer was there waiting. Oh my goodness, look at all these Grizzlies. He's blinded, just shooting. Flawless victory for the Cupertino Grizzly, 6-3 against the Cincinnati Lions Black.
Here.
All right, we have a timeout going for the Cincinnati Lions Black. Right now, it's been really interesting. I don't think that the Black have played a team, either last split or this split so far, that has been so slow on the offense. I really like watching the Grizzly do that kind of attack because, as you notice, the Cincinnati Lions, they're very disciplined, right? That's one of the things that has done so well for them is they usually they stick to their angles, they stick to their roles and responsibilities, and that's put to the test by this team that is being very slow, very methodical, covering every corner as they advance, and then when they decide to advance and they decide to plant, they go full force, right? It's you know, slow is smooth and then smooth is fast, and they definitely know what they're doing. And so this is very fun to watch and see how the Cincinnati Lions Black are reacting. I think they're doing very well as we're seeing 3-6, not a terrible score at the moment, plenty of time to catch up. And let's see what happens in this upcoming round. So we're watching the Grizzly leave their spike behind. I'm wondering if someone's going to go back and retrieve it here. No one has their spike. Seems like they're going out looking for kills. Goose with the shotgun instead of the op this time. Ooh. Oh! Get him, get him. Oh no, K-Boy the boy does end up taking down Goose. And then Red after the fact. Not a good situation for the Cincinnati Lions. And because of that, and K-Boy's success on the B side, that is going to trigger the rest of the Grizzly to rotate on over and pick up their spike along the way. Trash Tier with a long-range shot, taking Tack out. Velos does get one for his troubles. All right, so the plant is going down on the B side.
Spike planted.
We have Velos, an expert chimpanzee remaining against 4 enemy players. Do see the teleport up to some elevation by expert chimpanzee. They're gonna have to get in here and make something happen. Velos does take down Screen Time Kid. Ooh, did just hear that weapon swap. Expert chimpanzee knows there's a player there. That spike is starting to speed up though. Trash Tier takes down expert chimpanzee, leaving Velos alone, and he goes down to K-Boy, and that is a 7-3 lead for the Cupertino Grizzly. All right, we do see a lot of ultimates here for the Cincinnati Lions Black. 4 of the 5 players ready to use them. Only 2 more rounds on the defense. We'll have to see as well if they have better luck on the offense. Loving the chat, Mama B, cheering, Slavinator, Nova, Mama Chimp. See, this is that slow, methodical offense I'm talking about. This is different than many of the teams that they've faced so far in XP League. It forces a lot of these kinds of situations, right? Like these utilities are being used and there's no one there that's even being affected. It's drawing out a lot of that ability usage and it's just being wasted. Patience here by Goose. K-Boy sneaking off. The Grizzly not making any noise in their movement. Ooh, Trash Tier almost taking Goose down. Goose finding himself in these long-range duels. Oh, gets one. Oh, a double swing. Does see XPL Trash Tier taking Goose down. Tack holding this angle. Isn't going to see anybody. Expert Chimpanzee, I think unknowingly, right on top of this other player, but K-Boy takes Expert Chimpanzee down. Now they're going for another spike plant on the B site, similar to last round, and we see Velos and Tack as the last remaining players for the Lions. Velos sneaking up. Being quiet as to not alarm. Oh, but there goes utility usage.
It's all you, little homie.
All right, here comes the push. If they're going to make anything happen, it needs to happen now.
Last player standing.
K-Boy taking out Tack. Velos is the last one, takes out one of them, but Screen Time Kid finishes off the Lions 3-8 in favor of the Cupertino Irvine Grizzly.
Last round before the switch.
Last round before the swap. This does mean that after this round, they will swap sides and the Lions will be on the offense, and all of their economy, all of their equipment will be wiped away, starting from fresh. And we're off. Seeing another quiet, slow approach towards the A site. Goose sitting here knowing that Trash Tier is probably staring right at this archway, just as he always is. Ugh. He's trying to bait out a shot. He does see him, and the shot goes and still gets Goose. Trash Tier absolutely lethal with that op.
Cage trigger.
Red just missing a little wide.
Watching this one.
It does end up taking out K-Boy, who has proven to be a very lethal enemy player. Trash Tier taking out another Lion. We do see a 3v4. 38 seconds for the Grizzly. Ooh. Trash Tier almost taking Red out.
30 seconds
Obscuration's
left.
going down, but here comes a bunch of Grizzly. Oh, they're going straight to the B site. Now, Trash Tier's right here to the left. You can see that silhouette waiting for Red to pop out. Now, Expert Chimpanzee, the next in the line of defense.
Last player standing.
Oh, but Trix was ready for someone to be sitting on that box. And now Velos, the last remaining
10
player,
seconds
again,
Spike planted.
unfortunately goes down to T1 Uwu. Now, we are going to see a swap in sides, and what we're hoping for here is that the Cincinnati Lions are able to gain momentum on the offense. There is a silhouette change, as you do have the Cincinnati Lions black changing to red portraits, signifying, or I'm sorry, Cincinnati Lions black, yeah, changing to red portraits as they're on the offense now. And let's hope that they have more success on the offense here than they did on the defense. See much more. This is interesting, right? Because the Grizzly were not as aggressive on the offense. They were very methodical, very slow. But if you look at their defense setup, they are pushing way forward here on the A site. So I wonder if their playstyle when on defense is much more aggressive. They did jump this angle, and that did pay off for them. Trash Tier getting goosed right off the bat. That grenade doing good damage. Currently 4v5. Whew. Oh, T1 Uwu
Spike down
with the
A.
crack shot on top.
Last player standing.
Trash Tier and T1 Uwu taking two more players down. Red, the last player remaining for the Lions on offense, not looking particularly good. Does get one kill, but the defenders are going to win 10-3 in favor of the Cupertino Grizzly. Yo, what's up, XP League Asheville? Good to see you. Thanks for watching. All right, looks like Lions likely to push the A site again. Now that they have some weapons, I feel like this may be a little bit of a different outcome. Some of the pistol shots just going wide or not being particularly lucky on the headshots. Wow, Screen Time Kid going down in a hail of bullets. Grenade not as effective this time as it was last match, and you do see the Lions starting to rotate around.
You're not ready.
Ooh, op shot going off. T1 Uwu trying to cover the middle here. So the Black are playing aggressive. The Black are utilizing their speed.
I got you. I got you.
Ooh. Those shots that went wide did signify to Goose exactly where two of the enemy players were. Attack gonna come in contact here. Needs to check this area, otherwise Trix with that Odin is gonna do damage. Expert Chimpanzee does take him down after he's able to get Goose. Now the satchel move here. Oh no, K-Boy taking down Tack. Only one player remaining and the defenders win again. Cupertino Grizzly 11-3. This is gonna have to be quite the comeback for the Cincinnati Lions if we're hoping to stay in and end tonight on a positive note in this second week of Platinum Tier play. Tack, practicing his sword play. Good stuff. Red, playing with his fan. Ooh, getting the elevation does get some damage off on Uwu. Velos taking down Trash Tier. Flash is going out. The Lions are attacking this A side. with a lot of power. Not sure if they're going to end up rotating or not. Looks like they're just kind of checking their rear as they wait for this to wear off and get angles on the A site. Attack is the spike carrier for the Lions. And is going to come into a duel here with Screen Time Kid, undoubtedly. Seeking to get some information here with the Hound.
Saw you, Mosh.
Alright, and it does seem like the Lions are deciding to rotate towards the B site. Goose checking the middle, does get a shot off on T1 Uwu,
Blocking sight.
and then obscuring that avenue of approach. Attack powering through towards the B site. They're going to have to go through this wall here. Now,
30 seconds left.
we'll see if this player off to the right here gets a shot off. Oh! Excellent. So far, Cincinnati Lions 5v2 and getting the spike down. This is looking to be a successful round.
There's my buddy.
All right, spike is counting down. We do have 2 players coming from the top of the map.
Cover going out.
Expert Chimpanzee getting vision of 1. Checking the other side, knowing Screen Time Kid might be heading that direction. Flash doing nothing. Ooh, very close there, close peek. Can Expert Chimpanzee does it? He does take down K-Boy, and that is a team ace for the Cincinnati Lions Black, meaning that each player got 1 elimination during that round. All right, 4-11. Cincinnati Lions just need to win 9 more rounds to take this evening's match. And the Cupertino Grizzly, they're the ones that have something to lose here. They only have 2 rounds until they call tonight a victory for themselves. But the Lions are not out of it yet. I think in the fall split, I think it was the Lions Black. I think it was this team. They came back from a 0-8 deficit and ended up winning that match. I think that's what the score was. All right, so the spike has been left behind. Wondering if someone's going to pick it up. Tack taking down one of the Grizzly players. Billa's taking some hot shots here. Whoa, does get hit. Down to 60 HP. Does get a heal off.
Blinded. Seek them out. Found one.
Alright, so some utilities being used here on the A site. We do have T1 Uwu covering this archway. The obscuration goes down. We'll see if anyone ends up getting knocked out here. Oh, Red taking down T1 Uwu. The path is borderline clear to the B site. And we're going to see Tack likely encounter Tricks hiding out in this location. Whoa! Oh, he's just spraying. Gets the weapon swap and does get the kill on Tricks. There's only 1 defender left. Another situation, very similar round to the last round for the Cincinnati Lions. Goose covering this way. If he keeps going too much more forward, though, K-Boy's gonna get him. Where K-Boy's there, starts spraying into the corner. Oh, K-Boy! It's a great shot, but not enough. Tack does end up taking him down, and that is another victory for the Cincinnati Lions, 5-11 in this match. All right, the Cincinnati Lions definitely not out of it. Gaining some momentum back after a 6-win streak for the Cupertino Grizzly.
Right there.
Seems like the Lions setting up a little bit differently this time. Or not the Lions, the Grizzlies setting up a little different this time. knowing that the Lions have pushed through the middle. Now, Trash Tier and Tack unknowingly kind of poking around each other on the opposite sides of this wall. Now, Tack did hear the op shot go off, knows that he's there, waits for the next shot, pokes around the corner and takes him down. Makes it a 5v4. Now, as soon as this obscuration goes down, we'll see if anyone pokes through. Velos getting vision of an enemy player, moving up quickly.
Cage triggered.
Red sending a flash. No one's over there, but they are heading towards the B side again. This seems to be the successful formula for the Lions. Whoa! Cable and Screen Time Kid getting 2 right off the bat. 2v3 situation. Velos getting another one. The spike's been down, but Goose picks it up. 2v1 situation. Right now, the Cincinnati Lions have a good chance of getting another win off.
10 seconds left.
Lock in sight.
All right, now all they have to do is hang out. If they hear anyone trying to defuse, then they'll pop out, double swing the player, and call it good. Right now, they just need to be patient. I'm sure they're feeling the pressure, feeling the stress of being this far behind and coming back. Also, if this bomb does go off, there we go. Great job by Velos taking tricks out. Goose trying to get out of the way in the event that the spike explodes. Doesn't want to lose equipment, but good to go. All right, we got ourselves a game. 6-11 in favor of the Cupertino Grizzly. All right, the match is underway. Grenade going off without effect. Attack in contact with 2 players does go down to K-Boy. That is going to let them know that there's no one on the B site. Goose charging in, takes a hit.
Lock in sight.
But Red taking tricks down up on Heaven. Goose taking the high ground, Expert Chimpanzee getting the plant off. All right, now it is on the Grizzly to get this disarm. Wow, Rocket Launcher does take out 2 of the Lions. Oh, great shot by Red. Excellent. Red single-handedly clearing the Grizzly out. Unfortunately, is 1v1, and Screen Time Kid is going to take Velos down and get this defuse off for the Grizzly.
Gun here.
That was a nuts round. Clutch victory by Screen Time Kid.
Try me.
And now the Lions need to catch up and get 6 wins in order to tie this up if they want to prevent the Cupertino Grizzly from winning tonight's match. The Grizzly only requiring 1 more round win to call this a night. You see them going straight to B site this time. Some shots going off. Heading back towards the middle now.
What's this?
Oh, long range firefight. Goose taking down T1 Uwu.
Healing over here.
Red having to back off just a little bit after taking some hits.
Time to hunt.
I know
There we
exactly.
go, Red seeking some information. Didn't really see that player up there. Realizing that the A side is clear, they are going to start pushing. Oh no, Screen Time Kid taking Goose down when he was on his ultimate.
Cage triggered.
But the spike is going down. 3v3 situation, 2v3 situation. And both Lions players playing underneath.
Last
Oh no, Trix takes down the last 2 remaining Lions, and that is going to be a defuse. Great games to the Cupertino Grizzly and the Cincinnati Lions. That is unfortunately going to be it for tonight. Screen Time Kid finishing off this defuse. And the Grizzlies
Defenders
win the second match of the Platinum Division. Great games. I'll go ahead and let this score screen pop up so everyone can see it, so the players can use it for their replays. Overall, everyone, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back again this week, hopefully for some more Valorant and Rocket League action during the week, and then more Valorant and Overwatch